So hi, hello, I'm Debbie Skirm, and I'm Celebrant Spain, and I've got my buddy with me today. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Debbie, and just to introduce myself for those of you that haven't caught up on one of our great monthly videos, my name is Sarah-Grecian, and I am a celebrant in Greece, and my business is called Grecian Ceremonies.
And it's February. How did we get into February already? And it's nearly Valentine's Day. So have you been receiving any inquiries already, Sarah?
You know, it's that time, it's my favorite time of year. You know, we talked about it before, but this time of year between Christmas, New Year, and then leading up to the day of all days, Valentine's Day, so many proposals. And I reckon this year it's going to be many more than normal because everybody is going to be feeling the love and wanting to, you know, get on with their lives and get married. So yeah, I love Valentine's Day.
Me too. And I think you're absolutely right. I mean, you can't lock down love. And I think people that have stayed together through very intense circumstances are really going to want to have that recognised. Now, you just mentioned about holidays there. As soon as we can open up to travel and have holidays, I think there's going to be a new thing. I think there's going to be wedding tourism. I think people are going to start wanting holidays, and while they're on holiday, I have a feeling we're going to get some last minute inquiries for ceremonies.
I think you're absolutely right. And I think we have to spread the word because I don't think people know that if they travel abroad, that they can contact a celebrant like yourself in Spain or like me in Greece. And we don't actually need to deal with any of the legal paperwork side. So that means that they can have their ceremony. They've arrived on a Wednesday and they thought about it and they thought, well, you know what, we'd love that down there at the weekend, and they can contact a celebrant and they could go ahead and have the wedding ceremony of their dreams last minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that will happen, definitely.
Because imagine standing on the beach and the sun setting behind you and just standing there and affirming your vows to each other. It's so beautiful. And it doesn't need a lot of planning. And you and I have got contacts. So if they do need to have a florist bouquet or a buttonhole, or if they want a photographer there, we can point them in the right direction for some local contacts. And it can be all organised last minute very quickly, can't it?
Absolutely. And well, just a very quick example, it was last October on the island of Rhodes, beautiful couple contacted me on the Tuesday on my WhatsApp little message. We were thinking about having a wedding at the end of the week. What do you think? Can you help us? We're staying this place down in this area. Where would you recommend? And it was like 2 hours later that they'd found the perfect spot. I'd recommended 2 or 3 spots. They'd contacted them. They'd had a great reply. They booked it up. They called back and they said, shall we make it Thursday or Friday? And I said, well, you know what? Let's make it the Friday because I've got another day to write the ceremony. So you get the best ceremony ever. So yeah, to cut a long story short, that's what I had a few of those last year. And people need to know that you know, maybe they've had to delay their weddings in the UK, maybe elsewhere. Obviously, there are so many rescheduled and postponed and changed. And, you know, our hearts go out to everybody in this unknown circumstances. But never say never, and look into your options when you do get to travel. That's what I would advise.
You're absolutely right. There are a lot of people that contracted their marriage in 2020. So it was one of those very basic, going into the register office, 40 words plus your name, sign the register, out, next please, and you're married. So there are a lot of people out there that are married that haven't had any kind of ceremony. So again, the paperwork is all done. You are married, but you want something that you can remember and something that's romantic and something that's very special and very intimate and personal. And we can do that. And we have little tricks. We have little ways of getting to know you very quickly and becoming the third person in your relationship for a while. And we are wordsmiths, so we can put together a ceremony that's very personal and pertinent to you very quickly. So yeah,
an intimate ceremony, like you're saying, you're talking about, Debbie, it's an emotional, amazing, romantic thing, and any celebrant of any worth gets completely connected with whoever's in front of them. And very, very often, and I'm sure it's the case with you, these couples that you become so involved with, you stay in touch. and you get to hear their news, you get to hear what's happening in their lives, because you are part of their special day. And so it's, you know, for a couple to choose to have an intimate ceremony, we call it maybe a micro wedding or an elopement or a commitment, like you're suggesting, there's nothing more special than that. As you say, overlooking. I mean, I saw some of your gorgeous pictures of your ceremony. Tell us about one of your venues that you were talking about the other day, where you had a couple sitting there. I think there was a lovely, it was you said it was in the middle of nowhere, and there was some furnishings, and you got the furnishings out there, but it was in the middle of nowhere. I saw a picture. Well,
yes, it was an elopement. It was actually a styled shoot, but with a real couple. And we took some like chill out furniture up to this Moroccan watchtower high on a cliff. So you've got the Mediterranean sparkling below you and the little whitewashed pueblo. And it's you know, it's kind of very incongruous, and you can have your chandelier right in the middle of nowhere, and an opulent table all laid out for you. And the bride, she's not really into savoury things, so she just wanted cake. I just want cake and dainty cakes and cupcakes, you know, and fairy cakes and ice cream. You know, I just want sweet things. Okay.
I think, you know, you've got to think outside of the box. People are thinking outside of the box, but they need to know what they can do. And so that's what we're trying to say, really, in times that are so uncertain. Have a thought about what you could have in another country when you get the opportunity to go there. And, you know, make a little plan in your head and start to do the research, maybe, so that when you do get the chance to travel, that you can make it, even if it's a last minute plan.
Absolutely. And we can handhold. So we can be there with you every step of the way. And if you are able to travel with some family and friends, then you may want a wedding planner. So again, Sarah and I have got lots of lovely wedding planner contacts, so that they can then take over the organisation, and actually on the day you can be the groom or the bride, and you can just relax on the day. So yeah, we're here, we're on the spot, we're in Spain, we're in Greece, and we can do last minute weddings, we can do wedding tourism, we can do I'm married but no wedding, come on over.
And definitely. And you know, I think there's one thing we probably should mention at this point, is that although things are very, you know, up in the air right now, and we wait to see really what date everybody's going to open up and when things are going to get going, next year is incredibly busy, guys, already. People are making plans for 22 and 23. They are making their plans. So don't forget your ceremony if you're out there and you're planning. I see many times on the groups, you know, yes, I've arranged the venue and the wedding planner and all that, but nobody mentions who's going to officiate their ceremony. So look at your options before, you know, you get that wedding planning list ticked off. So,
yes, absolutely. Without an officiant, it's just a great big party.
Exactly. So you know, it is a special moment. So maybe you do want to consider a celebrant-led ceremony.
Lovely. Okay, Sarah, people are going to
out there. So
how can they find you? Where can they find you?
Okay, so as I said in the beginning, my name is Sarah Hajpabli. My company is Grecian Ceremonies. The website is www.grecianceremonies.gr. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, at Grecian Ceremonies, and just send me a message. I love to chat weddings. And as I say, we do this chat every month now, don't we, Debbie? It's great. We like to try and keep people updated, keep you positive. Share this video if you get to see it. Comment if there's anything you'd like us to talk about in the future, maybe.
Yeah, brilliant idea. And I'll put all your details in the comments below, Sarah. So I'm Debbie Skirm. I'm Celebrant Spain. I'm celebrantspain.es for España, and I'm at Celebrant Spain on all social media. So we will be chatting again next month. So if there is anything that you'd like us to talk about, then give us a shout. Okay, so bye from Sarah and I for now. Bye.
Bye.